Okay, I made several other videos about the repairs I was performing on this. It was just kind of learning, but I did get it fixed. And some of the repairs um, needed were, I actually caused more problems by cleaning this unit up. As you can see, it's clean. It's about 15 years old. So the initial problems were I'll just take the cover off. The initial problem was when I plugged this in, it would not light, but I saw the glow plug, the heater, the glow plug right here, ignite. It was nice and orange or yellow. The fuel was spraying in. I'm thinking, why won't this fuel ignite? Well, it's because it really wasn't atomized. I just uh, realized that's back when I fixed it, and so I said, well, let me just blow some more air in here. Maybe it's not getting enough air, and when I blew air in here, it lit and it would run until the air got to be too much. I just used my compressor to do that. So then I realized, okay, it's a problem with the air pump. Well, then I started looking and I saw a crack in here. So once I fixed that, I just went on Amazon and I bought this whole thing. They give you everything with it. It was like, I don't know, 12 bucks or something. But in order to set it up properly, I also got this little gauge here from Amazon. And you adapt the gauge to this little port here. And I just used a hose. I got some little hose adapters, but and fittings for that. But either way, I could when I started the unit, I could then watch the pressure on the gauge, and I set it to this 4.7 psi factory. And I used this little screw here to set it. It's just a relief. It's got a little spring and a steel or a ball in there, metal ball. And it's acting like a check valve. So, or actually, it's acting like a relief valve, and that's what it is. It just, when the pressure inside of here builds up to greater than 4.7 psi, if that's what you got to set it to, it just relieves through the little hole in here, and you just adjust this with your screwdriver. So I replaced everything here, which it was cheap, and then what I did was it wouldn't run properly. It would run, but it wouldn't run properly. It would shut off after a few seconds. I'm thinking, what's going on, right? And I thought, well, maybe my photo eye is bad. Well, I did replace that just as a precautionary measure, but that wasn't the problem. But I got it on Amazon. It might have been 12 bucks or something. And I'm thinking, I don't want to spend so much on this, like I'm buying the unit all over again. So I realized that when the problem was, I noticed the flame would light real nice, but then the flame would diminish as if it was becoming less flammable, the fuel. And I thought, well, maybe I got water in here, because I cleaned this up, right? And I used water, and of course I tried to cover up the hole, but I thought maybe I got water in there. So I put this dry gas in here. Oh, well, dry gas, water remover. And when I did that, everything worked great. And I'm not sure if I mentioned, but I replaced these hoses. This is just silicone hose I got on Amazon, cheap. And then there's another little hose. I put that hose in there so I could see if I was getting air in the fuel. As it sucked out, I want to see if I got any air bubbles, because that's going to change your mixture and cause a flame to go out. So basically, I replaced this little pump and made sure I set that properly. And then just replaced the hoses here. And the photo eye, just precautionary. I really didn't need to do that. And made sure that I didn't have water in the tank. And then it started fine. So I wanted to share that with you, and in case you guys are fighting the same thing. So thank you. Bye.